Hi guys, hope you're well. Wanted to do a really quick video because the traffic secrets class is today. There's only a bit of time left to get on. If you want to get on, what I've done is the discount code, I've just put the price down. A couple of people were having trouble applying the discount code. So when you go here, you'll find the link below this video if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, in the description. If you're watching in Facebook, I'll put the link in there. When you go here, what I've done is you don't need to enter any code now. Okay, I've just got rid of the code because some people were having problems whether the checkout wasn't updating. I think it was a browser issue. Different browsers behave strangely when you do different things, and some browsers weren't applying the discount. So at the moment, instead of $29, you can get in for $17. It is today. It is in a couple of hours. There will be full recordings as well. What you're getting is 5 killer ranking strategies, authority linking, special linking on your site, a mega ranking page. So I'm going to explain all of this, how it works. Boosting a site that won't rank. We're going to cover that as well, and social media done properly. Also, what I wanted to do in this video is give you a sort of intro into the 3 most important things when you're looking to get traffic to your Amazon affiliate sites, and exactly how it works. And if you incorporate these 3 things, even if you don't attend the class, it will help with your sites. What I'm going to cover in the 3 things is the main things that you need to have in place even before you start worrying about traffic, and why it works so well. So I'm going to show you a site that I've been working on, and some of the rankings and why it's actually ranking. If you want to get all this stuff down and you want to learn how to do it, make sure that you join the class though. I think you really enjoy it, and I think it will solve the problems with ranking Amazon affiliate sites via SEO. If you can't seem to get a site to rank, you'll want to get in on this class. So check out the link below and get in on the class. It is today. Okay, so you'll find that in the description. What I want to cover is the first thing. So what I've done is I've gone over to the portable power generator site. I've been doing some work on this to help it ranking. I'm going to show you some of the results and how it works. And a lot of you have been following this site. It doesn't matter if you haven't, but a lot of you have seen this site before, and you can see how the sort of rankings evolve as well. With quite little work really, again, on the site. It's still less than 20 pages on the site, and I'm going to show you why it's ranking so well. So to get right into it, number 1, you write this down because these are the 3 pillars of ranking a site. Okay, we'll be exploring more in this in the class and going right into it, but the 3 pillars, number 1 is content. Okay, there's no way round content apart from outsourcing it. If you outsource really good content, it's going to cost you a lot of money. There's no way round content, and the problem is that you'll see ever such a lot of stuff out there, especially to do with Amazon affiliates, that makes the content easier for you because it just sort of push button sites or scrapers or article spinners. And the problem that you've got, especially if traffic, if you've ever used any of these, again, I'm not knocking them, I'm saying if you've ever used any and you're sort of thinking, well, my site's not getting any traffic, the reason will be is because if you're just scraping content that's already on the web, so like an Amazon listing, or it's just not going to rank. Okay, the great thing is, on the flip side of that, is if you're prepared to write half decent content, you'll notice that probably the biggest thing to do with traffic is the content. Okay, you don't need masses of content either. I want to try and get you thinking out of you know, when you see content and you go, right, I need to write 1,000-word reviews and so on. Obviously, the longer the better, but it's not just that, okay? It's not like you're writing to a word count. What you want to try and do is, if you want to rank on this, when 56200i, you want to include good information on that. I won't talk too much about the content because I did the content templates the other week, and that sort of covered all of them. But what I want you to look at is not so much how the content's written, but the sort of that it's real content, it's unique content, it's half decent, it's on the site. And if you're not doing that currently, so if you're having trouble ranking Amazon affiliate sites and you go to your sites and you look at the content and you've just got scraped content, or you've got content where you've replaced a few words, you're wasting your time. And I don't mean that harshly, I mean it to not beat around the bush. You're literally wasting time with article spinners and sort of scrapers, because yes, it allows you to do the work a lot quicker, but if it's not resulting in sales, if it's not resulting in getting ranked, which will result in sales, then it's a waste of time. Okay, so the number one thing, and I'm going to show you this in the traffic class as well, more in depth, okay, but the number one thing, the main pillar, is content. In fact, I've ranked sites that have been quite lacking in SEO but just had good content on them, and nothing's changed in terms of what Google ranks. Now, to prove that to you, here's that site, the stats off that site, and you can see the Webatop here, Webatop generator, Webatop portable generator reviews, Webatop portable generator. You can see how many keywords it's coming in for that product that I've just shown you. So this article here that I've just gone through, it is getting picked up for lots of different terms. Now, of course, it's not just the content that is doing that, and we're going to explore that in the class and also a little bit here. But what I want to do, look, Webatop website, you know, you'll get picked up for all sorts of phrases. Webatop here, different ways people are typing it in. But the main reason, this is what I'm trying to impart to you, the main reason that starts everything, that starts the rankings, is the strength of your content. Now, just to cover, it doesn't need to be the best written content in the world, okay? It just doesn't. But it needs to answer the queries of the things that people are typing in. So another way of explaining it is when someone types in Webatop 56200, what are they looking for? Okay, if you cover every possible thing that they can be looking for, are they looking to buy? Are they looking for different uses? Are they looking for comparisons? Are they looking for pictures of it? Do they have specific questions about the product? If you encapsulate all of those questions that they could possibly have, ideally, I know you're not going to do that in one article, but that's what ranks your site. So number one, content. Okay, I won't go too much into it now, but number one is the content. Make sure your content's built to rank, written to rank. The second massive pillar is the interlinking. You can see a lot of links here where they go through to Amazon, but there's links going back to the home page, there's links going through to Amazon, there's more links going back to the home page, there's links going to other reviews. You need to know how to interlink your content, because as your site grows and you start putting more content on it, you need to have that interlinking going on. And here's the golden rule of interlinking without spending ages on it. You need to make sure that the links that you're putting on, and this is, I'll just give you a sort of principle that I use here. You see so much stuff on SEO, meaning do a header 2 tag here, do a header 3 tag, this needs to be capitalized, that sort of stuff, that it takes people's focus away from what will actually work. And the reason I've said that is you have to make sure that your links are relevant to put a link in. Okay, what I mean by that is it's not all about following a checklist particularly. It's about making sure, let's say I had an article about harmonic distortion in power generators and what it was. That would be a really good area to put a link going through to that article. You just want to make sure that when you're putting links, interlinking in your site, not your links going through to Amazon, but your SEO links, you want to make sure that your good content that we just spoke about links through to relevant content through anchor text links. Okay, so this is just one principle I'm speaking about here. There's lots of things that you can do, and we're going to explore that today. But you want to make sure that where possible, look, our customers even compared this to another popular generator, and that goes through to another popular generator, which is a really popular another generator they can buy, which is the Yamaha EF2000. You want to make sure, look, if you're going on a camping trip, well, if we click on that, it goes through to an article that I did about best portable generator for camping trips. Look down here, home backup, and there's one down here for camping. Here we go, best portable generator for RV camping, and best portable for home backup, RV camping, and camping, outdoor camping. So my point is, it's going through to relevant content, and that will really help you rank. When you're trying to rank, if you've just got good content on and links going through to Amazon and no SEO going on and they're not relevant links, I can't stress that enough. It does take a little while to get used to that one because it requires practice, but the golden rule here is your content must link through to relevant content. If it does that, you're going to get ranked. And then the third thing, that when you've got those two in place, then what you do, this is a thing that we're going to cover today as well, authority links and social media. Then you use social media to build a web back to your site. Okay, so this is very important. When you see all those blasters like traffic blasters and software, the problem with them is if you don't own a site and you don't have a site out there and you just upload videos to YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest, the chances of actually ranking and getting traffic are very low. When you already have a post or a page that's ranked, okay, and this site hasn't got any social media done to it, okay, just to tell you, but when you've got a site that's got rankings, so if we look here, all these positions, these are all on the first page. When you've started getting ranking, then if I start incorporating authority links, which we're going to go into today, and also social media like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and it's done the right way, if you do that the right way, with a page and post that's already indexed, Google has already indexed you. So this is the thing. If I've got this Webatop here, 56200, we know, looking at the stats, that that's already indexed based on those two principles, content and interlinking. That's all that's been done, okay? And you can see that it's getting clicks, you can see that it's getting impressions, and it's there, okay? If I then start incorporating YouTube videos and Twitter and Facebook and all the social media properties, but I do it in a way that links back to that page with the strength of the page already there, not only will it push up the rankings, not only will it bring you more traffic, but it will help the entire site. Because what I'm saying here is your social media should branch out from your site and back to it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But you've got your site, it should link to your social media properties, and in turn your social media properties should link back to the relevant post and page on your site with good SEO and good information. And if you do that, you won't ever have to worry about traffic. So we're going to go into this. We're going to go into the strategy of it more in depth into each point. I've got loads of stuff for you today. We're going to actually share on the screen and show you all the stuff. If you've ever been worried about traffic and you're struggling with it and you want to learn how to do this stuff and get a step-by-step plan for it, join us today. I think you'll really enjoy it, and it will give you everything that you need to revitalize the site if you've got sites out there that aren't ranking, or if you're just starting out and you want to know how traffic works, do join us. I think you'll really enjoy it. They're the 3 pillars of SEO based traffic, and then I've got some stuff that I'll show you today that will speed it up with less work and get you more traffic. And then of course we're going to go into the tracking tools as well, so you know how these work. But you can see here, look how many terms this is actually being picked up for. There's no magic to traffic. The thing that, and this is a really competitive niche, the thing that people struggle with is doing those 3 things. The content, without a doubt, the biggest struggle. So you get people selling crap. Okay, I'm not knocking it, I'm trying to explain that because content, you could look at it like this as a marketer. I won't ramble on too much, but you could say, well, people don't like writing content. I know, I'll develop an article spinner so they don't have to write it. Yes, it adds value because it solves the problem of having to write content, but it won't bring any results in because Google's not going to rank a site with loads of spun articles, and if it does, it's not going to be a lasting business. It's not going to be a business where you could actually sell the site, because who would buy it? And it's not going to make any money. So all these things like traffic as well, like we're going to talk about today. People have problems getting traffic. I know, I'll create a piece of software that blasts them all around the social media properties, but that's not going to bring you targeted traffic. Look, would you prefer, this is a way of explaining it, would you prefer 1,000 visits to this site all around the web, random people, okay, 1,000 or 100 laser targeted people, or even 50 laser targeted people typing in when 56200i into Google. Well, I'd go for 10, 20, 30 of the people typing in when 56200i rather than the thousands of random people, because just blasting your site round and not getting targeted traffic's not going to make any money. People aren't going to click on your site for long. Furthermore, if they click on your site and just click off, it's going to affect your listings negatively after a while. So that's really what it's about. It's getting targeted traffic, doing it the right way, and the cool thing is, last thing I'll finish on, it's not that much work. I'm going to break it down today. I'm going to give you a downloadable action plan as well. So come and join us. Come and learn how to do this stuff. I'd love to have you. All you have to do is go through to the page. It's set up so you don't need to enter any code or anything. It's set up at $17, and that is the discounted price, normally $29. I'd love to see you in there today, and I'll speak to you really, really soon. I'll see you in a few hours. Cheers, guys.